Good evening, everyone. Welcome to stream number 15, Shipwreck Spawner. Glass Jack, Ice Jack, 15 years old whiskey Jack. Right, so you're on the rocks. Is it called on the rocks? No, an ice drinker? Interesting choice. Not judging, just observing. What are you drinking? 15 years old. Anything I know? Scotch or Irish, American, blend, non-blend? Cheers, by the way. I'm having a beer. Do. Also, I'm having chips, but yum beer. What are we going to do? Oh, I need to fetch and pull. You've been active today, man. Glenfiddich. Nice. 15 years old. Don't remember. Well, Glenfiddich is nice. I think I once had a what was the Glenfiddich? I think it was Glenfiddich. I tried once a smoky version, like it was a Jubilee, not sure if that's the right English term. Just a special version where they made it in an old style, like very peaty. It was nice. Not typical Glenfiddich, but it was a great experiment. Engine failure, so you added some sounds now. But what's map sound, by the way? Is it when you open the map? Oh yeah, of course we spoke about it. Cool, thanks. Currently not playing with VA on, I just keeping it light as possible. Going to play around with placement on the beach. The biggest challenge with beach placement is to detect these structures here. To either not spawn wreckage or shipwrecks here, but use the other parts of the beach. Yeah, so it shouldn't be too hard to eliminate. It's just some type of parent type of object we need to look out for. Here. Yes, so same as yesterday, we go subnautic, right? Go underwater. We're gonna start and put into practice what we theorized about yesterday. Meaning we'll try to get some cool shipwrecks to spawn. And today, an absolute novum, we're going to be playing non-copyright protected music. Been looking into the YouTube audio library, found some cool tracks. because yesterday's stream has already been flagged because of the beer 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 song, which is sad, but we have to accept it. Being totally classy here because this is actually Beethoven. Apparently that's no longer under copyright. Yeah. Basically, they told me that in Ireland and the UK, the video cannot be played. It's not actually flagged. There's already an action, and there's actually a new beta version where you can remove the audio from the video. Right. So what do we already have, and what do we want to do? We have a. By the way, let me know if the music's too loud. I'm trying to find a good basic setting. We have a basic spawn system for debris at the or location finder at the beach, and what we need to do now is have options where shipwrecks spawn somewhere near in the water. Oh god, that's a bit. It's a bit too loud. Okay, they already turned it down a bit. Let me know if I should reduce it further. We're currently at a 12th. Just thinking how to approach that best. I might have to define some stuff. Right. So it would spawn something on the beach. Would give us. This is a bad. Well, this could be a lifeboat. So okay. I think the sound is still too loud. And what we need now is a script that also spawns a wreck in this direction somewhere. Make a new file for that. find a let's do an additional spot position finder for shipwreck, and here we turn around something. So let's check wreck. Here we don't want to find anything on the beach, we want to find something that is actually in the water. Water. Must be in water. And then we have a minimum distance from the player, 50 meters. Actually, we can do it lower. And we can tweak that, and it should be far away actually, but just for testing. It can be any gradient. Shore mode, what's the shore mode? Does not have to be at the shore. 0. So it must be in water, that's the sector 2, and it can be on the shore. Shouldn't happen. For testing, we just move ourselves there. Right. So what we're trying to do is now to see how we need to tweak the system so it finds positions in the water and then further spawn a ship there, and then make sure that the ship spawned is on the ground of the sea. Let's give it a go. Okay. It's to work. We'll see. That will be the next step, like to make sure we're on the ground and not move. Still thinks I'm on the water. Oh come on, stupid game. Or you can, yeah, and I'll add it somehow. It still thinks I'm on the water. Come on. Really? Right. Actually create markers. Supporting us. Stealing some code from previous group. Okay. And now we could also spawn a boat there and see what happens. Let's do the full thing. Let's place a marker there and let's place a boat and let's try to place it on the ground. So this code here, this will basically align the object properly to the surface. Maybe with a variation of that we can get the boat to lie on the ground. The lake. The sea. 200, let's make it a bit further out. Alright. Checked. Okay. Okay. Okay, the boats are on the water, not on the water. Oh. They sink. Oh, nice. Maybe that just happens because the objects have physics. Let's try it with a real wreck. Five people online tonight. Cool. Who's in? So many lurkers. Come on, show yourself, guys. Yeah, but I think they were on the water before, so I think they sunk, but we can check. Just seemed to me that those did sink. I think these we cannot use. We could use them as the rowboats we could also just have on the, as lifeboats on the beach. Might also be an indicator that people saved them boat somewhere out there. Really dig those. I mean, finding one of those would be cool. UV wreck, that seems to be underwater wreck. Robots, okay. Just want to check if they all share the same parent. No, they don't. Wreck base. Yeah. I think these we can use. Especially these three I like. That one. Here you could argue, oh well, okay, you bury in the sand and you find some. Let's see. These are good. I think it will be exciting to find those underwater. Select one random of the boats. See what happens. These all could be part of the beachside wreckage. Maybe even these. Yeah. Well, let's focus on the. Let's focus on what's underwater for now. That's the exciting part, right? Pimp, pimp. Hmm. So you can maybe add a coastal shipwreck with a containers flipped over next to it. Flipped over next to it. Lootable container or just for show? So now we need to make sure that this doesn't happen. We want them to spawn away from the land. Shipwrecks must sink as good as possible. Okay, that one. Oh, come on, dude. Stupid guy. Okay, it's on the ground. Good. If they sink, which is... Oh, okay. I have an idea. If they sink, it's already now. Why do I not get a target if I'm looking at this? Can you send me a print screen of what you think? Just place it in editor so I can picture what you mean. Not sure if I get it. Okay, the get pos must be under 0. What we do now is we add a check. So we don't want this to happen. Ah. If we're finding the water depth, because if nice, he's also using line intersect surface. Take foundation depth. Yeah, I'm just trying to good way to test it. I don't want to. I could check the position here when the ship is spawned, the wreck, but I want to check it before. Yeah, there could be a so as a land site, but okay. So as a land site shipwreck, right? Yeah, but that'll look cool. Mm-hmm. Do you find loot right there, or just in the water nearby? trying to think how I can apply this to the. So we want the depth is not equal to 0. It's equal to 0. Smaller than -5. Let's see. No. Let's go bullshit. To check why this is not working. It tells me that this is bad code here. I know. What's the problem? This line of code. Okay. I was just checking a proposal from the forum to check if the I want to check there is a place how deep the water is before I spawn some, but I can do it differently. Yeah, just that it only spawns ships in depth. Because now it spawns ships here. And we don't want it. Yo Yuki, what's up? By the way, I saw you guys update on the BI forum regarding the upcoming patch, so kinda excited for the generous Redux update. Some cool changes as it seems. Looking forward to see the gold Zelenogosk. Yeah, the problem is I can only use the Z coordinate once the ship is there. Oh, okay, I think I know what you... Yeah. Might be a thing. The spawn post... Okay. And find out what this returns. I thought the spawn position is on the surface, but it's possible that it already is on ground level. Things complicated again. Oh, it doesn't return at depth. Okay, we do it differently. So we have an exit. The ship is spawned. And then we get its position. Hey man, welcome. The coding is Greek. Sure. I think this topic here, we're creating side spawners. It's probably also a bit more interesting to watch because it's not just line of codes, and you can probably imagine a little better. Guess shipwreck missions would be nice in any other map. Okay, so your H water is basically empty then. So what we do here is we just respawn the position finder. In case the spawn shipwreck is in a bad place. Get rail pos. What's rail pos? Get pos. Huh? Oh, okay. Cool. Directional sort of. Oops, I just created an infinite loop. Not sure how I did that, but at least the reset seems to work. Okay. This is that. Shut up. Code to do. Ah. Ah, come on, dude. Oh, no, just. Yeah, dummy object. Dummy object could also be something. We would need something that spawns right on the ground. Now the loop is messing with me. I think. Okay, that should work. The exit was bad. Fuck. Oh, I placed those there, okay. Good. Okay, that seems to work. Now we need -10. But what it did, it basically Keeps trying to find a position now and it can't because 10 meters, there's nothing 10 meters deep here. Oh. I think now I found it. Nice. -10. Okay, cool. That's actually not 100 meters. Cool. It seems to me that the ships are right away spawned on the ground, so it's okay. I could spawn in a dummy item here. But it also would need to go through all of these checks, so also just do a reset. Cool. They're all spawning in deep water. Now we just need deeper water and further distances. There shouldn't be closer than 100. It works, it works. It's not how I'd like to have it because now I'm just spawning in something and then repeating it. So there must be a better way, but that's just optimized. Are you doing a compare terrain height and then water surface height? Then if Z difference is below certain? No, what I'm doing is I'm just getting the Z-axis position of the spawned object. So very, very simple actually. It might be a bit certainly isn't the prettiest solution, but we can work with it for now. So what I want is what happens if we do it here. So these are all places that are at least 100 meters away from the player and in 10 meters depth. And I think we just need to increase that because I think 10 meters is not enough. Might be a tough radius though. Let's see. Oh, come on, shut up. Really? That deep here? Oh, cool. So yeah, it spawns in a wreck and it checks how basically get pos of the wreck and the third element get pos wreck is just if it's on sea level it's 0 and anything below is -x. So if it's -15 or more, it's a suitable position. Yeah, we get it directly out of the get pos will basically just tell us if the shipwreck is under the sea level. So it's actually it's a very simple solution, and I was thinking it might be much more complicated, but it's okay. The only thing I don't like is that we're spawning. No, did he die it? Died it. That we're spawning in the shipwreck. It should cancel the process before, but in order to get that check, yeah, with negative. And I wanted to get it out of the spawn pos, but the spawn pos is not 3D. Spawn pos is just A and X, X and Y. What we could do here is spawn a can opener. Test object to can opener. Shut up. Get was can opener select 2, which is representing the z-axis, is smaller than 15. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot the invisible helipad. We can test it. Whereas we take. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the best. This is no way anyone will see it, so might be the best. Or can open. Yeah, but helipad is actually empty, so. So if below 15 that returns true, it's okay. Okay, that didn't work for that one. To get a diver. Prepare function the way you can feed it. Prepare the function the way you can feed it any custom composition. Ah, yeah. That's just really the pure function. Nothing pretty or so about it, just getting the spawns right. Composition wise, it will be the same as the other sites where you can easily just add your own compositions. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's not working yet. I wonder why. Wondering. Oh, I'm stupid. Damn. Yeah, I added the requirement that it must be smaller than, deeper than 15 meters, not deeper than minus 15 meters. Obviously that doesn't make much sense. Luckily that's a quick fix. Nice. Good. So one of the closest shipwreck would be now about 300 meters out. Quite distance, I think, right? Oh cool, you could actually spot it when you're flying. That's nice. No, it's good. It's all good. All good now. It was I had the wrong distance or depth check. It was looking for positions that were below 15 meters, but we wanted positions that are below minus 15 meters. No, I don't need to spawn them relative to map center. I need to spawn them relative to the. Wait, let me show you. So I already have the spawner that's finding positions on the beach. What I want now is having them spawn relative to the shipwreckage on the beach. So if you have like we get some debris on the beach, you maybe find a journal entry or something, and the system will randomly will randomly find a shipwreck in the water near to it. So in this scenario, it will find random shipwreckages, like the coastal parts based on a random position from map center. This might be a position like this here, and then there's a random chance that from here, let's assume here we find, for example, abandoned lifeboat or something like that, or just some wreckage, just some materials, boxes, and we either say, okay, there's a lifeboat. Maybe here we could check for sunken boats, right? Maybe they sank off the coast and you know, came here with the lifeboat. Or there's a journal entry. Yeah. It will give you a lead. So if you find the wreckage here, or what could it be like? I don't know. Here. Something like that. I don't know what it could be. It's just something that indicates that stuff was washed ashore here. You know, who knows? Something like that. So the old shipwreck spawner would spawn the composition like that here. And then maybe you can search that guy, or you find a crate where you can find a note that will hint something about the ship. And historical plane debris. Oh shit. Yeah, but did it? Why a plane debris? Doesn't make sense to. I mean, the plane debris wouldn't hint you that there should be a ship, right? Yay! Plane up. I don't understand why plane debris. Debris, whatever. I mean, a plane wreck wouldn't indicate that there is a shipwreck here, right? Or are you talking about a different type of site? Like the heli crash, where you have like old ship. Oh, as a aha. So not this one, not the obvious ones. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, that's true. Good idea. Yeah, that might be a bit obvious. Okay, just metal junk. Okay, makes sense. Gotcha. No, that's bad. Yeah, I get you now. Yeah, stuff like that. So there will be like a random composition of that. Maybe a central piece, crate, or think about it. And I think it should be random. Either it could be just something like this. How do I have this mode? 3 and 1. 3, 4, 1. Yeah, good idea. Cool. And you know, there will be certain categories, maybe one crate or skeleton or so, some debris just for the looks. And if you're lucky, there is a journal entry or a hint or something that indicates that there is a shipwreck close by. Is that mine? No, that's not mine. That's actually a map one. Sweet. So that will happen, like, and previously it was already those ships on the lake, on the shore. I don't know yet if I will also have that. So the old shipwreck spawner would spawn the wrecks right on the beach and something to loot nearby. I think that may be a little boring. Make stuff more interesting. Maybe there is a chance that you find something like that, some sort of a cargo. You know, with some items in there. You could do that. So if you're very lucky, you find something like that sticking out of the ground. That'd be cool. Ooh. Yeah. I never played around with that stuff. Yeah. Making it via some notepad. Oh yeah, we could spawn a notepad, yeah. So you can find it and see, oh, it's some ship log, lost entries, oh, we're sinking, blah blah blah, off the coast of Tanoa. And then you might get a approximate location where it could be, and you can search the area. We could have like a place or so, like 100% sure it's like this, just some debris, nothing special where there's like actual loot in there, just hints. Then there will be a chance that there is a loot crate right on the beach, and then there is a chance that there is an actual journal entry indicating that there's a ship, and then gives you a approximate indicator where it is. Could be completely off, just somewhere off the coast, so you know what area to search. And yeah, not sure if there should always be a shipwreck, or if it should be random. We'll see about that. But there will be certain tiers, sort of. So the best tier you can get is a crate here, a notepad telling you that the shipwreck is in approximate direction, and so on. Yeah, I like that. Let me know what you guys think. Feeling like a pirate. Speaking about pirates, alternatively you could have it like that. You know, it starts like that, and instead of pointing to a shipwreck, the log entry points inwards. And somewhere in here here, there's the treasure. Yeah, user friendly, there will be a marker. The marker will just not be on the spot. It will be somewhere close by. We need to test on the other maps. Oh man, I'm totally intending to annoy people. People will hate me for that. That's okay. It's the apocalypse, you know. Not nice. No, but I think there will be some way for them to find stuff. What the hell is that? Okay. Uh, so there could be a possibility that the ship, they made it on shore and they buried their stuff somewhere nearby. That would also be fun. Somewhere in the wood. we can spawn in ambient underground rocks and flora. Well, I mean, if people play VA and ZHR, then and they end up curled up in bed crying, I mean that's a success, right? That's what we all want here. That's what we all work together to achieve. Was that just... am I weird for wanting that? How do you like my copyright-free tunes? They're a little bit generic, but the previous tune was cool. Memory Station, that's a cool one. I like this one. This is going to be my new tune. What do you think about buried treasures inland based on the sites? It will either go into this direction or it will go into this direction and we'll just find a good hiding spot. Exactly what you want them to experience, right? That's what we all... this is why we do this. This is why we spend so many hours. Alright, it's chips time for me now. Nom nom nom. Quickly muting. Be right back. Right, do we need... I'm trying to think, do we need any? Pride with details, oh god. Yeah, I think there's a whole collection of pictures like that. Like funny. Funny chat in those pages. I saw a couple of those as well. Kinda cool. I mean, a friend told me. Obviously. What's up, man? Hi, Judd. First time on the stream? Can't recall that name. Judd K. We need what? Any? What's that? Ah, we need any. I'm thinking. So we have the position of the debris now, right? And from here it just finds a good place to spawn the wreck. And do we need any? We need to find a good spot with regards to the water depth. I'm just thinking if we need any other condition checks, because it doesn't need to check for close people. The previous spawn site finder has done that. I think that's okay. We don't need that. Once things are simple. Chad, help me out. Are you on Discord or so? Do we know you under another name somewhere else, or are you new and via YouTube here? Yum 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 yum. Larger ships further away and maybe better loot. Smaller ships further deep. Yeah, that would be something. I mean, ships like that should have cooler loot than ships like that. Maybe something we can do. So it selects big loot or bad loot, and then or that, yeah. But that will be a quick tweak, so don't need to worry about that. That it's an option we can add. Right. Good. We have the wreck. From the wreck we spawn. Find the boss wreck. We pass on the spawn position to the wrecks, underwater wreck spawner. Second time, but all good. The rotation ridge picture. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, they're crazy, dog. I don't want to be on the other end of a Rhodesian ridgeback that is trained to bite you. Yeah, dude, we had that topic, so he's on track. Chad K is on track. I think it was part of the Dalmatian stream or so. Yeah, I thought I remembered the name, so it's cool. I gotcha, Judd, I gotcha. I don't think you missed much though, but those dog streams were a bit crazy. I got a little excited about my plans to buy a Dalmatian. My kid just woke up and nearly started to sleepwalk. Rhodesia? Oh, I didn't know that. Bobby used to be Rhodesia. Cool. See? I learn stuff in my streams. Thank you, man. Just to be sure, are you on Discord with a different name? Just to make sure that I recognize you if you ever show up on Discord. Right, okay. Back to coding. What we do is we have to async. What? What things? Shipwrecks, we spawn them, pass on the position, spawn position. Can hard place them. When was that name change? Days. Cool, that's interesting. I know that they're also used for to protect cattle against lions in South Africa. They think you can hard place them. Sorry, dude, I lost the track there. What do you mean they sink and? Oh, we should probably delete the test object again. should be able to access that Discord link. I'm not sure if you can see it. Oh. Right. We're not doing that. We're attaching. We're having a on player hold action that will spawn a lock. Where do I lock? Where are we? We spawn the wreckage on the coast. Here we need to add some conditions, then we spawn the shipwreck. And in the shipwreck we spawn the, which is not the actual shipwreck, that's just the wreckage, and then we spawn the actual underwater shipwreck. Beep, beep, beep. Now, wreck base, we don't need that. Just need the general wreck base. And this is now the hold action that will allow the player to search the wreck. But it's sort of fake searching the wreck because it's on the player and it just shows if he's looking at the wreck. It is. Yeah, I was super confused, man. I was like, what are you talking about? I figured like, am I streaming something different that I'm doing? Okay. Okay, good to have you back. I thought it's either the whiskey or I'm just not getting something. Right. That's funny though. It's funny. It's funny. So what we do now is we spawn the wrecks. And then we pass the wrecks into a wrecks array. Back. Wreck. I just jumped to 20. Yeah, that's a bit early. You're probably thinking, oh my god, how many beers do you have? Ah shit. We're creating an array that gathers. And Whiskey's doing its thing. All good, it's Saturday. We're all not expected to be on our full capacity. Right, so what we do now is we add the spawned wrecks into an array, the objects, and we then check if we're looking at one of these wrecks. Just having fun. Good, okay. So the hold action on the player is actually now only showing if we're looking at an object that is closer than 10 meters from us, and if the object is a sunken wreck. And then it spawns the inflatable wreck. So let's see if we can already do that. Just trying to think it through if that would already work. What the fuck is this? Oh wait, we don't want you. Your old code. That's a stupid thing. Right. Let's play through. The whole map. Ship for that we need VA active. I'm relying on too many variables now. So we have the init that starts the hold action on the player. Spawns the spawn check for the coastal sites. shouldn't be any close players before it spawns. There should not be any shipwreck nearby. We don't really care if there's any other sites nearby, that doesn't matter. We maybe care about this. We want this to be a flat empty position. But not that big. Then we don't want it steep. Okay. So if it finds a suitable position for the ship, for the coastal wreckage, it will spawn the wreckage. It's currently a rowboat and some boxes. And then it spawns the shipwreck at the coast nearby. Okay. Go first. Actually no, for testing I'll do it different. It's too big of a hassle here. What we do is we use a completed, sweet. We use player 1 300 closer 60 to find a good position. Should be able to do that without VA on. Let's just try stuff independent and local, and then we can properly integrate it into the mod. Dim. Chips time. Right. Let's see if we can get that to work. Need these two. We need the check script. Oh. What are you talking? true is wrong. We don't. And then we need the spawner. Just passing in functions now. Fuck. No, last one, the shipwreck. Right. Are we nervous? Yes, we are a little bit nervous. Why though? The fuck? What's your problem? Oh, no. Just stupid. My bad. We want to start with this one. We cannot find a position now because we probably added. I think this one has got issues. Let's not care about the other markers. Looks like our position finding conditions are a bit too tough. Yeah, they are, because I'm near silly person. It always finds me as a person next by, so I cannot spawn in there. It just cycles through. Good, okay, that worked. It spawned the shipwreck, and it spawned the indicator placeholders, and it spawned the shipwreck. What I need to manually add is the interaction. Nice. Voice. Yes. So we pretty much have all the basics. Now it's really just about tuning and making sure it only spawns where it should spawn. Doesn't spawn stuff too close to each other. Treasure has their fate. Oh, and actually that we can access the crate, that's another thing. and we need to check if we can access it from a boat. Well, that's the last thing that we need. How can we access? I'm a dolphin. I think we'll, with the, cannot, still not properly attach it to the floating device to it, but once we have that, we might just be able to add options to attach it to us to drag it, since it's floating, or to attach it to a nearby vehicle. And then unload it again at the beach. That might be the easiest version too. To move the object. No, I attached it to myself. I could add a grab action to it, so you can pull it along with you. Yeah. Or like an option where you just attach it to the closest D vehicle. That'll be the next thing to check. Because the problem is it needs to work even without enhanced movement, and without enhanced movement you cannot climb up into a boat, right? Okay, so so far it works. We just need to find a way to get then the crate out of the water, which will, worst case, be wouldn't work for all about the same, yeah. There are rope commands. Ah, yeah. Rope. Okay. Cool. Sling load effect. That'll be cool actually, so you need to bring a rope. Rope attached to? Oh, what's this then? Yeah, that would be something. Just not rope create. What you say is rope attached to. Okay. Let's play around with it. Oh, that's a rope. Okay, I create it and then I attach it. Okay. Okay. A rope, and then I attach that rope. Okay. Attach to one. Maybe it only works with vehicles. Okay. Maybe that works. Nice. Oh, it's cool. Map will probably explode, but oh well. We tried. ArmA. Alright. Ah. Did that? Oh, oops. Could maybe work with something like this. Detach, oops. Right, I think we broke ArmA. Yeah, I know. No. It would be a random. It would be random. Or hidden. So it would either be visible like that or it would be hidden. So that we can then just fake store it somewhere. Then we have a command to detach. Ugh. No. Something like that. So we... it's not a pretty solution, but I guess we could have actions where you could add action on the player where if a boat is nearby you could, or if you're in a boat and the crate is nearby, you could attach it to the boat, get to the coast, and once you're at the coast you get the option to you know, carry out the crate sort of. And here you could loot it then the crate just, you know, gets destroyed after some time if no one is close. I mean, it's a solution, not too good, but fighting the system here. Just need to think of a cool system where you can decide where, at what boat to attach it to. Yeah, hiding it would be fine. Yeah, make it. Yeah, that could be something. We disable the collision for it. We attach it. We make it invisible. We get to the shore. We find a good place where it can be spawned again, we move it, we make it visible again, and we activate collision again. Something like that. And the actions, I need to think where I place the actions. I think I placed the action on the player. Once it's on the surface, the player gets the action to move it to a boat. If there's no boat nearby, then nothing happens until there's a boat nearby, and then the action is added to the vehicle or the player, not sure. That appears then again when he wants to take out the crate. That could be something. Or you transfer the content of the crate directly into the boat. But I guess it would make sense if you can take the boat, take the crate into the boat. So here, when the treasure surfaced, create new function for that. Grab rates wreck. So what we do is now this is the code where the chest or the crate floats to the surface, and once it's at the surface, we will add we will probably add a option for the player to get this add action to put the crate into the boat. To some conditions. Player add action. There's this check where I can check if I'm in a vehicle. So if there's no parent of my player, that means I'm not in a vehicle. If I'm in a vehicle, I'm no longer the parent, I think. But the vehicle is actually my unit. Bit weird. Then something. I'm just thinking. Don't need. Oh, that. What's this? Can't swap the poop deck. You get that? That's kind of cool. The poop deck. Let's get the. Let's make it a whole deck. Right. Player needs to be close to the crate. And he must be in a vehicle. Hmm. What? I'm a bad pirate, I guess. Bad pirate. Arr. Ship. Oh shit. Boat F. Okay. Yeah, that. No, ship. Should be as broad as possible. Ah. So we're checking if we're in a boat, basically, and if we're close to our crate. No. Hey Luca, welcome. What are we up today? We're creating a new site spawner for the mod, where we basically spawn in wreckage at the coast. So we have a random position finder that would spawn, well, you know, shipwreck debris, right, on the coast. For example, a sunken boat, and maybe some loot, something like that. You know, something to look out for. So to see a ship has sunken here, or someone came ashore, crashed, and there might be some loot and something to search. So that will spawn randomly around the coastal areas, right? Now what we're currently adding is a function where there's a chance that near this wreckage there is information about a sunken boat, so a log entry or just something, a hint. And out here somewhere in the sea there's an actual sunken ship with further treasure. And so you'll have to get a diving suit and a boat to go out there. Yeah, but yeah, if you were here in the last stream, or when we tested your map, yeah, we actually developed that idea further. So we're basically spawning in sunken sites, sunken shipwrecks that can need to be found. So you can find some hints. You can find one of these sites, and maybe there's a ship. If you find some more information, you might get the approximate location of such a ship. And if you're then really lucky, you might be able to find a shipwreck on the water. You can search it, and a crate spawns that floats to the surface. To do that, you need some recovery equipment, like floating devices that you can craft. And then we're currently writing the code where you can grab that crate into your boat and drag it to the shore, and then unload it on the shore, because apparently you cannot loot or open your inventory underwater or on the water. And what we're doing right now is we're creating a feature now where the player, once he has looted the crate and it's floated above the surface, he can put it into his boat. For that we add a hold action to the player that is only available if he's near to that crate which you've looted and if he's in a boat. Yeah. We had some brainstorming the last stream and came up with this. Cool if you like it. Thanks. And right, so let's see. On completion, we execute this. So the hold action will show under this condition. We pass on the crate into the hold action code, and we need to have the params for that. Getting right. The chest is actually the first element of the arguments. Select 0. Good. I've completed. The crate will be attached to my vehicle. Make it a short one. We also add another check at completion. If it's still the case that I am allowed to haul it in, if don't do that. Welcome back. What did you get? I'm hungry now. I still have my chips, but Jeff, I should get more beer. No, shouldn't be a problem, because if the condition is not met, then the hold action will be interrupted. Let's keep it simple for now. We don't need it to be remotely executed, because it's just on us. Needs to be checked, but it shouldn't be necessary. Will be removed once completed, because we only need that once. Now, okay. Now we could do something else. No bad cheap true salami sandwich. Boy, I'm so jelly. Oh, that would be nice. Or salami pizza. Salami pizza would be nice. Stupid music. I'm using a license-free YouTube for everyone joining just now. I'm not. It's okay. One or the other song is kind of cool, actually. I'm searching the one that I kind of liked. Oh. My train is coming. That one I like. I'm adding a player hold action that is visible, that gets added once a crate is looted, and that is visible and now I'm creating, basically this is now how the player can put the crate into the boat, and now we need something how we can take it out again. And we could make it very, very, very simple. Keep things simple. Optimizing can also be done after. What else do we need? That's it. Yeah, now we make the unload hold action. Again, currently not a pretty solution, but make sure it works and then we can make a pretty version. That's actually going to be on the vehicle. That should be synchronized multiplayer then actually. But we can change it afterwards. Color should be in distance of the target, and that's 10 meters. I need that condition. Wait, this way around? Detach? Oh, object, okay. So. We don't actually need that. No, need to be careful. Then we need to fuck. Oh, didn't know you can use the command in 2 ways. I already said it last time. Oh. Right. Oh, I know why I don't do this. It's this way. Right, true. And right, false. Bye. Right. You know what? It should be only shown if my guy is not. It's the ace atom plug in. Yeah, I think so. I think it's the ace one. At least I also have the ace. Oh, my son is talking in his sleep. Shut up, Daddy, I want to sleep. Can try something. I need to be careful is to make this multiplayer compatible, but that will be our second work. Yeah, I think it's the ace one. Just the main ArmA one. You guys, let's just try it. Yeah. Getting creepy. Telling me what to write. Right, okay. Let's give it a go. Screw it. It can only be wrong. Down to down. Shit can only explode. Oh, scheiße. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Nice. Nice. Updating. Hold on. Oh, okay. Right, let's test this stuff. Little scared. Ah, come on. Okay. So Luke, I'm not sure if he's still on the stream, but basically here, this is what happens now. So usually it would find the position multiple times relative to the map center, but here we made it relative to the player just for testing. So we have a boat here. The boat tells us, oh, maybe there is a shipwreck somewhere. Get to our actual boat. This is one of the free songs. This one I really dig. I like this one. Silly ArmA sounds. There we have our ship. Want my ship to drive away. Silly ship. Hey. Okay. Oh wow, a ship. The floating device and the crate is placeholder. Just looking at functionality at the moment. Just let's do a test. Hold actions in vehicles seem to be a bit weird. Okay, the conditions are just wrong, or it wasn't added properly. Still have one action on us. Trying to find out. It's a simpler in-vehicle command check. Yeah, this one is right. I think it's the distance to the chest. Maybe that's the issue. Let's check it. Let's check the action without the distance check. Okay, it seems to be the distance check. It should recognize chest actually. Oh, simulation is off. Forgot about that. Okay. That's right, it should be smaller than 20. Let's try again. Entirely sure what's not working, but let's try again. Ah. Why? Player action 1. Okay. I had one additional action because I had it in the init. Silly mistake. Okay. Get out. We're getting there here. It's actually not the crate floating, it's the movement of the ocean. The balloon is actually floating. But yeah, it looks okay. Oh, no. So I am 9 meters. I don't think I'm maybe not passing on stuff right. I can try something. Then we know it's just a passing on of variables. Okay. My haul in doesn't recognize what I'm passing on as a crate. Not sure why. Hmm. What am I missing? No, it doesn't recognize what I mean with that because because I'm passing on a local variable into the whole action adding code, and maybe this could work. Maybe it doesn't recognize this. It has, yeah, it's a recognizable object. I just did it with tested it. Maybe it's already looking for arguments. Like a bit. Try get back to the coast. We just changed that one line of code to see if that works. Oh wow, it did not explode, how nice. even further out. So the object is recognizable. My problem is that I'm not passing on the argument in the right manner. Ooh, this is here. Nice. Ooh, creepy. Oops. Should only be removed for that one wreck, not for all. No, I don't dive. Okay, the distance. Here. I think I would like to dive as long as it's not in the water caves. Hey, fishy. Do you dive? Hmm. Fuck. No idea why this doesn't work. I'm moving to another system now. Although I would like to keep it simple local variables. I'm just passing on. Upgrade. Now it gets annoying. I need to find a way to identify if I'm close to the one or the floating crate. Shallow waters need to gain some hours. Okay, it's quite a process, I understand, to get to the next level. Where's the crate identifier? Here. It creates the. Oh. This would be here. It passes on the. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the way to avoid that. I was just about to add a sorry, an array with all floating crates. But it's also a bad solution. Initially it was just supposed to spawn the crate and add it to the spawn a specific pickup init for it to pick up that specific crate. I don't understand why. If I pass in the chest parameter, why it doesn't recognize that one. So weird. Why is that the case? Distance check is okay, but it doesn't recognize. Distance check doesn't work in this setup. No, the second condition is fine as well. Checking both here. The problem is I'm passing in this local variable and I'm checking for this local variable. That's the only difference. And it doesn't recognize it. I don't know why. Try something else. Let's find out what it actually passes to understand if that's causing the issue. Dive, dive, dive. Ah, it's the shadow of my boat. I was wondering what that dark thing is. Fucking passes on the right thing. Come on. What the hell? So the right information is passed in. You love debug monitor on your screen. Do you have a different one? Is that different then? Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you have a different one than what I use, or do you have? Let's check something else. Yep, it's not changing, it's just moving. Okay, here it works exactly like that. Okay, so apparently you cannot pass. You're limited with local. It seems to be limited what you can take as. As a condition check. be something that's local to this code scope. Mm. Yeah, let's do it different. Trying to think if I can make the check if I'm near the... Ah, this is so stupid. Okay. We'll try something. Local values used have nothing to do with the grid object itself to be. Local variables are just are local to a certain scope of code. So it's local to the client and local to the current code. So unless you manually communicate it, it's only known within the current scope of the code. So this is what I'm doing. I'm passing a local variable into a hold action, and I wanted to have it. But I understand now that I cannot pass a local argument from outside into the condition check of a hold action. That doesn't seem to work. Weird, but okay. What I could try now. Yeah, it will be shown to all. That command, I believe, is synchronized globally, or the effect of the command is global. Okay, I could use that. Okay. I'm generating an array with all the floating crates, and it will just check if I'm close to any of those crates. Okay. Make a restart. Right. Right. See if that works. Oh. Maybe I need to increase the distance check for these bigger wrecks. Oh shit. Yes, that makes sense. I need to make sure not equal to this one. This currently this one here down here currently returns a number and not a boolean. We can't have that. Ah, let's just restart. Something might be bugged now. Buggy hold action usually mess up quite a lot. I think we're making progress. No, not really. A little bit. We spoke about it. I told them what kind of language it is. Because I wanted to know if they know the language. Yeah. I mean, I think he knows like 3 or 4 languages fluent. And I'm assuming that an SQF is not that nice, not that fancy. Nice, that worked. We'll take care of the balloon another time. Not important now. Okay, that doesn't work. So the second action to take it out again doesn't work. Yeah, probably. Different discipline. Different league. Obviously SKF is more difficult and smarter and cooler. Guess not. Okay, so one step closer. I think oops. Yeah, okay. I was using the wrong condition there as well. Interesting. I thought that would fix it. Oh wait, no. I didn't change the code yet. Yeah, okay. Nice. So that works. Perfect. Right guys, goal achieved. Oh damn, when did it get 1? It's 121 now. Last time I checked, it was like 30 past 12. That's a good good time to finish now. So we have the rough process, end-to-end process, and now it will all be about fine-tuning, making sure it works in all scenarios, it doesn't bug, maybe optimize a little bit, and also to make sure it makes sense in a multiplayer environment. But the rough sketch of the code is here, so cool. And then, you know, some stuff that maybe we can make it look a little nicer and things like that. That's also things we can do. Currently we also should probably add so the player must be on, the player surface cannot be water. Player. Wait. Stupid now. I love making things look nice. Alright, Luca, thanks for joining. So many things we can make nicer. That'll be the next overhaul. Surface is water arms. Okay. So the surface should not be water. So the guy needs to stand on the beach in order to unload stuff. Nice. Alright. Cool. We can take it from here the next time. Play, boat, back, blah blah. Yeah, let's call it. Thank you guys for staying. That was a long session, and let's see. I think next stream, not sure if tomorrow, but surely start of next week, and then we'll wrap it up and have a cool new site spawner. So good night all. Cheers. Bye bye.